Hey guys, it's Arit here. If you're new to the Arit Music channel, welcome and thanks for sticking around. If you are interested in learning more about marketing for artists, come join along on the journey with me as I promote my own music and learn a lot about Spotify and YouTube and all these other things to get my music out there. So in this video, I want to share with you how to check or how to see your Spotify for Artists wrapped presentation. So if you don't already know what that is, the Spotify for Artists wrapped presentation is kind of like a cool interactive slide of 6 slides, and it's basically showing you the highlights of how your audience digested your music. You know, what were the albums that you released, how many streams did you get, what were the coolest or the top countries that have digested your music for how many hours, that kind of thing. So it puts all of those highlights together in a cool interactive presentation. But the thing is that I was really excited to see my Spotify for Artists wrapped presentation because this was a big year for me. I released a new song. I haven't released music in a few years, and 2019 was when I released my single Masterpiece, and I released it in November. And to my dismay, I was kind of disappointed because after seeing the presentation, I realized that it's inaccurate. Like, the Spotify for Artists wrapped presentation is inaccurate, and it doesn't include all of the stats that I worked hard for to release that song. So I'll show you what I mean, but first I'll give you what you came here for, which is how to check, how to see your wrapped presentation. So you can check it either from your phone, if you have the Spotify for Artists app, or from your desktop. So I'll start with the desktop here. You need to go to artists.spotify.com and log in. So you do need your Spotify for Artists account, which I'm just assuming you have already if you do have music on Spotify. You'll see a login over here. If you're pretty familiar, if you've used this before, go to your account, and then in your dashboard, you'll see this pink thumbnail here, get the highlights of your 2019. That's where you can see your wrapped presentation. If you have the Spotify for Artists app, which you can download from your app store, it looks like, here, let me just double check you are seeing this. So it's basically the Spotify logo, but in like a bluish purple color. So that's what the app looks like. You can download it, and as soon as you open it up and log in, you'll again see your dashboard, and then once you scroll up, or just not that far, you'll see the same sort of thumbnail here, and then you can just tap on that, and that is where you'll also see your wrapped presentation. So if you notice here, you'll see it says over 5,000 streams. It says all-time streams, but it's kind of like I received this in this year because that it's showing me the streams for this album, and that's the album that I released just this year. So those stats are not in my wrapped presentation, which I was hurt. But this is what it looks like, guys. If you click on that, you will see this extravagant presentation, cool colors. It's kind of exciting. What's cool about this too, if it looks accurate to you and you're proud to share this, at the end of the presentation, they give you direct share buttons to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So it's really good because it's kind of like a little promotional tool for you as well. If you see your presentation, you're happy with it, you want to share it, it's another way to get people to come back to your Spotify and listen to your music. So it looks like this. You click on Let's Do It, and it will start the slides. So you can see it kind of looks cool here. It shows you your standout moments, your streams. And when I saw this, I was like, this is old stuff. This is old music. My Masterpiece album should be here with over 5,000 streams. So keep in mind, this is what I did a little digging to find out why is it inaccurate. And it's because the wrapped presentation only shows from January to end of October. So if you released a song in November or December like I did, I released my Masterpiece album in November 15th, then all of that marketing, all those efforts that you put into accumulating those streams will not show up in this presentation. So just keep that in mind. I'll go through the slide here more. You can kind of see how many streams per hour and when. You know, this was like the highlight of when people have listened to my music the most on September 17th. And then you can continue to scroll here. Since last year, your music has leveled up. You've gotten this many streams, followers. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's a nice little thing that you can play around with. And then at the end, I just want to show you here. It shows you your music took a world tour. It shows you the highlights of the countries and also specifically which country was listening the most. So my audience grew by 200% in Germany. It's pretty cool. And so at the end, this is what I wanted to show you. You can share this little square over here. So you can choose whatever color background you want it to have. And I think black looks best. And then you can take that and share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or you can just share the direct link as well. If you're happy with it, go ahead and share it. Share it with your fans. Thank your fans for listening to your music. It's pretty cool that Spotify offers a tool like this for us to share with our fans. So that's it, guys. That's how you check to see your Spotify for Artists Wrapped. Again, like I said, if you're interested in learning more about Spotify for Artists, modifying your profile, stuff about playlists, Spotify for Artists playlists, all that kind of stuff, releasing your music, go ahead and check out my other videos in the description below or popping up here on the screen. And if this tutorial was helpful for you, please let me know, guys, by giving this video a thumbs up, leaving me a comment down below, or subscribing to the channel. And if you want to do all three of those things, that would be awesome as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.